What it is, what's good? Your boy Miami Duff here, back in the video with another video for the week, man. Today we're gonna talk some ball. We're gonna talk some ball real quick. We got KC today, the most explosive offense in the NFL, man. We gotta do a good job on both sides of the ball. We gotta play a clean, free, disciplined game of football. Cause we know at any given moment, any given second, any given time, any given play, they can score. We all know that. We all seen it. Plenty of times where you give Mahomes this much time and they score like 3-4 times within that time frame. So we already know what they can do. I got a few keys for us. It's imperative that we use these keys just because it's going to allow us to come out with the win. And let's get straight into it, man. I'm gonna start off with the defensive side of the ball because last week, that wasn't Eagle football. That wasn't Eagle football, what I'm known to seeing. And I let my frustration out on Jonathan Gannon just because I didn't see any adjustments on his side that he did not make. Especially the type of week it is. It's Dallas week. It's Dallas week. Us as Eagle fans, we're passionate. We're even more passionate when we play the Cowgirls. Because we don't like them, they don't like us. It's simple as that. So you definitely have to, as a defensive coordinator, you definitely got to dial up better play calls. You definitely got to make adjustments on the fly. And I feel like he didn't, especially with the too high safety look and seeing how the game played out. They ran the ball 41 times for 160 plus yards. They kept running the ball between the A and the B gap. And with those two safeties out, and then people was getting open. The middle is 7-11. It was just a circus, pretty much. It was a circus going on, so I definitely feel that with this week, hopefully he made some adjustments and everything like that, so we can definitely execute a great game plan on the defensive side of the ball. But man, let's get right into it, man. That 4-2-5 look that we normally run, that's suitable for this game just because we playing a high-power offense. They're a pass-heavy offense, so they're definitely gonna look to throwing the ball downfield. So that's our number one key. Stay with the 4-2-5 look. Our second key is put your best cover guys on the field. Put your best cover linebackers on the field. Put your best DBs on the field. Granted, I love that Ronnie McLeod is coming back. That experience, that leadership is coming back. So hopefully that give us another oomph on the defensive side of the ball. Put our best cover guys on the field. Our third key. Let's not be conservative. Let's not be conservative. We got to be aggressive, man. We have to be aggressive. Send blitzes Pat Mahomes' way. We have to send him blitzes because if you watched against the Tampa Bay Bucks, how their front four was getting after the quarterback, they were playing a two-safety high look just as well as we played a two-safety high look. They was playing a two-safety high look. They wasn't letting nothing get behind them. They wasn't letting Tyreek go crazy. They wasn't letting Hartman go crazy. They wasn't letting nobody go crazy. Travis Kelce didn't even get jiggy. So we definitely have to keep these guys contained. We definitely got to keep Pat Mahomes contained. I understand within the game, he's gonna get his. Pat Mahomes gonna get his. Tyreek gonna get his. Whatever the case may be. But we cannot let none of the receivers hit their head on the goalpost. We cannot let none of that happen. Because if we allow that to happen, it's gonna be a long game for us. So that's our third key. Our fourth key on the defensive side of the ball, let's not have costly penalties. We cannot have costly penalties. Cannot have these offsides. We cannot have penalties that's gonna hurt us. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field on third downs. Dallas was 6 for 12 last week. We cannot allow a team to go 50% on us and have them sustain their job and we not get off the field. 9 times out of 10, we're going to get beat because we're tired. We're tired. We stand on the field longer than we supposed to. We cannot allow that to happen. So we got to get off the field. We got to play a clean game. We got to play discipline. We got to be aggressive. We have to be aggressive. Hopefully he put some blitz packages in there for this week. Send them Mahomes' way. Let him know that we coming, that we here. Our front four is ferocious. That's that 4-2-5 look. And hell, we got to throw in. If we got to go throw in a dime look, let's go with that. That two-safety high look, we definitely got to keep it this game. So that's all right. So that's my keys for the defensive side of the ball. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, our keys. Number one, I'm gonna start where it always starts at. starts from coaching. Our coach, Nick, he got to do it. Play calling has to be better, definitely. Ain't no way in hell Miles Sanders should only touch the ball 2 times last week. Run the ball. Run the ball. The most underrated back in the NFL only gets 2 carries last week against a division rival. What do they do that at? Nah, man, we got to run the ball. He definitely needs 20 to 25 touches a game in order for us to thrive. In order for our offense to thrive, he has to touch the ball. He's that dynamic. Also, put Gainwell in there. Let Gainwell get some burn too. Run a 22 personnel, 2 backs, 2 tight ends. And that's going to allow me to allude to my other key is get your playmakers the ball. Get your playmakers the ball. Ertz, Goddard, Gainwell, Smith, Ward, Rager. Get your playmakers the ball. Don't just sit there and try to settle for a bubble screen and think it's going to work every time. Nah, this is the NFL. Nah, buddy, you ain't going to get that. Nah, all the time. All the time now. Also, Jalen Hurts has to play a little bit better. He cannot force feed the ball. He cannot force feed the ball. Last week against the Cowgirls, he forced the ball to Jalen Rager on that bomb in the first quarter. In the first quarter, he forced the ball on that first drive. He should have faded it a little bit more to the outside, to his outside shoulder. That way, Rager could adjust to the ball, whether it would have been an incomplete, but it would have never been a pick. He faded the ball on the inside, and the DB just playing. He's already got inside containment. He already playing this inside. Excuse me. He already playing inside shade. So all you got to do is turn around, look for the ball, and he make a play. And that's exactly what he did. And then he was force feeding the ball to Devontae Smith. Don't force feed the ball when he playing against his college teammate, and his college teammate is scrapping him up. He's definitely scrapping him up. And hey, Trayvon Diggs did what he was supposed to do. But we cannot force feed the ball. Hurts. We got to be a little bit more patient, baby. Got to be a little bit more patient. Go through your progression. Go through your progression and read and take what the defense is giving you. Do not force feed the ball. If they're giving you the middle of the field, dump it off to your tight end or your receiver across the middle of the field. They're giving you the flat, dump the ball off to your running backs out the flats. Whatever the case may be, ball out on what the defense is giving you. And then you know, if you want to take your shots downfield, do so. Do what you need to do. Another key. If we're going to run the ball to set up the offense. Please do. We have to run the ball to set up the offense. So it can set up play action. So it can set up the running back screens. Because I did not see no running back screens last week. That's another thing we have to do. We have to open up the playbook. But when you run the ball, it's going to allow us to open up the ability to be able to hit the play action plays, the running back screens, the receiver screens, the tight end screens, whatever the case may be. We have to run the ball. That's going to keep the defense. That's going to keep the defense on their toes because they're going to be confused, especially if we mix in the times where we're going to, run the read option, then hit a pass, hit a slant, whatever the case may be. We have to dial up different play calls. I did not see any double moves. I did not see any different route concepts. Hopefully this time around, Nick Sirianni, he have a good game plan ahead of him because ain't no way in hell we should not be looking like this on the offensive side of the ball. And my thing is, I don't understand, why are we not playing Greg Ward? He was a hero for us last season and the season before that. Why are we not playing him? He has to get more burn, man. He has to get more touches. Not even that. Why are we got Arcega-Whiteside if he don't even get no burn? If he not gonna get no PT, why are we still paying this man? He's stealing money. Arcega-Whiteside is stealing money. And let's just call a spade a spade. We should have kept Travis Fulgham, man. We should have kept Travis Fulgham because he's a big target. He's a big wideout that can make plays. When he was in there before Peterson took him out and put Jeffries back in there, Fulgham was balling. Man, we should have definitely kept Fulgham, but I know that has nothing to do with it. I just had to mention that and everything. But these are the keys. These are the keys that we definitely need to utilize in order for us to come out with the dub, man. This your boy Miami Delphia. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.